Don't be afraid to go. No contact and don't worry about a rebound. Many people hesitate to cut off contact after a breakup because they're afraid of two things. 1, they fear pushing their ex away for good. 2, they struggle with the pain of detaching, even if it means clinging to an unhealthy relationship. Even if the other person treats them poorly, they believe that as long as they stay in contact, their ex hasn't fully left. But here's the truth. If you continue to reach out, beg, or cling, the only possible outcome is losing them completely. So if you want to regain control, you need to cut them off, but do it the right way. Here's how. Step 1. Understand the real purpose of no contact. The biggest misconception is that no contact is meant to win them back. Wrong. The purpose of no contact is to find yourself again. It's about breaking your emotional dependency on them, accepting that the relationship is over, refocusing on your own personal growth. During this period, you have a chance to raise your energy, self-worth, and personal value. And once you've done that, the future can go two ways. They might come back, realizing they lost something valuable, or you might attract someone even better. Either way, you win, because the only way to stop fearing loss is to fully embrace it. Step 2. How to emotionally accept no contact. I get it. Going no contact feels like cutting off a limb. It's painful. But here's the thing. This pain is already happening. You're not the one who ended it. They did. You're just choosing to walk away with dignity instead of waiting for them to reject you again. And trust me, that choice makes a huge difference in how they see you. One of the biggest reasons breakups feel so painful is because the one who gets dumped didn't get enough time to process it. Meanwhile, the one who initiated the breakup has already emotionally detached over time. Let me give you an example. If someone spends months thinking about breaking up with their partner, by the time they actually say it's over, they've already moved on mentally. But the other person, the breakup is a shock to them. They haven't had time to grieve, process, or detach emotionally. So while the dumper feels free, the dumpee feels completely lost. This is where no contact reverses the power dynamic. Right now, your ex thinks you're always going to be there. They assume you're too attached to leave. But when you cut off contact and completely disappear, you force them to face the reality of losing you. And that's when their sense of loss starts to kick in. Step 3. What if they get a rebound? A lot of people panic about their ex moving on quickly. But here's the thing. If they jump into a new relationship right away, it usually means they were already lining someone up before the breakup. These types of people have no emotional loyalty. They were searching for someone new before they even left you. So does no contact change anything? Number, because whether you go no contact or not, you are always going to move on fast. But what if they only started dating someone new after no contact? In that case, their rebound is likely a distraction, not a real connection. When people rush into a new relationship, it's often because they can't handle being alone. At this stage, they're looking for temporary relief, not a real long-term partner. And guess what happens over time? They start to compare their rebound to you. When the honeymoon phase fades, they'll start noticing that their new partner isn't as good as they imagined. That's when regret sets in. And if you've spent no contact building your life and improving yourself, they might come crawling back. But here's the best part. By the time they realize your worth, you'll be too evolved to care. Step 4. Focus on yourself. That's the real power move. Instead of stalking their social media or wondering, are they thinking about me? Put all that energy into upgrading your life. Work on your goals, fitness, and mindset. Get involved in new hobbies and social circles. Strengthen your self-worth and independence. Because here's the reality. If you level up, they will either come back on their own, or you'll outgrow them completely. Either way, you win. Final thoughts. No contact is always a win-win. By choosing to go no contact, 1. You get stronger and reclaim your power. 2. You force them to process losing you. 3. You set yourself up for a better future, either with them or someone new. At the end of the day, they may regret losing you. They might even try to come back. But by then you'll be so evolved that the real question is, will you still want them? And that's the true power of no contact. Got it? Need relationship advice? Let's talk.